Tug, what's going on? So this guy right here, right? In this truck right here, right next to me. He got out and he was asking the guy, yeah, this guy right here, he's getting his truck right now. He was asking that guy right there that works him. Apparently it's taking a long time for him to get loaded. And he got mad. Right? And the guy was like, listen here, man. He was saying it's by appointments. If you miss your appointments by 4 hours, he said it don't matter that you see other trucks getting in and out because everything is by appointments. So when they finished loading the truck that's on his appointments, they was going to him. So he wasn't liking that. And this guy, he was really nice. That's the guy right there. There he go. Right? So he all mad too. That's him right there. He mad. But he was 4 hours late. So they still wound up getting to get in the door. And now he's trying to pressure the shipper about him being loaded. And then they like, listen, it goes by appointments. You know, you'll work in, so we trying to work you in amongst the appointments and everything that we got. So he just being nasty to the guy because the guy was like, you the one that was 4 hours late and we working you in. And then like the guy said, we could have just like, no, you have to reschedule. And I'm like, you know what, he got a point. He really do have a point because it's like, if you 4 hours late for your appointment, right, whether you loading or shipping out, I don't know exactly what he's doing. I don't know if he's getting unloaded or I don't know if he's unloading because they do both here. So if you 4 hours late and they be like, well, we're going to work you in, but we can't give you a time. Well, don't get mad because it's taking them a long time when you the one that was late. So now he's walking. There he go over there. Now he's walking to the shipping office. And I guess he finna go complain to them about the time that it's taking because he said he's been in the door for like 4 hours. I was like, okay, that's when I started to record. And the guy was real nice. And the guy was just like, listen, man, yeah, you this. And then he told me, man, they already charged me for being late. I'm like, you know, and this is what I was trying to tell some drivers that I was interviewing. You know, I was like, listen, man, if you late, some of these brokers and shippers and receivers charge you for being late. So if you late, some of these brokers will charge you $150 off that rate because you was late. Same thing if you deliver and you late, they're going to charge you like, I mean, I saw $150 was the least amount. And then the most I had was $300. And I have heard that it goes up past $300 in some places. So I don't know. But he's talking about how they already charged him for being late. And now he going to be late delivering too if he don't get out of here at a certain time. I'm like, well, that's what happens when you're late, man. And some things, most brokers, okay, for y'all who don't know, most brokers would be like, hey, if it was a breakdown or anything like that, show us the maintenance records, the repair receipts, and then they don't charge you and everything. And then, you know, they rework it. But if it wasn't because of a breakdown or anything like that, then yeah, you're going to get charged. Because you can't wear traffic. You got to understand traffic. Yeah, you understand traffic. You do. But allow yourself enough time so that way if you was to get inside of traffic, you still can be on time. Or if you late, you only like about 20, 30 minutes late. They ain't gonna say nothing about being 20, 30 minutes late, but 4 hours late, yeah, 4 hours later, that's a long time, man. My appointment time here was for 2 o'clock. Was my appointment time. I got here at 12:30. Okay, I always allow myself at least an hour and a half to 2 hours, and I try to check in early and things like that. So I can beat the traffic. Then I have all different type of traffic alerts. I look at my map and I see other directions that I can go. What's another route that I could take if this particular route has traffic delays or anything like that. My GPS has a traffic alert thing, and it let you know, hey, the road is closed, this is particular closed, and then it will automatically reroute you to get past that particular way too. So it's things that you can do to make sure, but I'm just saying, as drivers, we can't be pissed off at places when we show up 4 hours late or 3 hours late. I wish I could have started recording it when the guy was, talking to the other guy about it and showing you how the other guy was super nice about it. He's like, man, he can't do nothing. We do by appointments. If this truck show up on time for an appointment, we got to stop you and, start loading the truck that had the appointment time. And then in a way, you got to look at it like, for me, my appointment was 2 o'clock, right? He stopped loading that guy, and they see the red light, they started loading me at my 2 o'clock appointment time. I mean, like right at 1:57, they started loading me up, and I was in the door at 1:30. So for almost 30 minutes, I've been in the door before they started loading me up. 1:57, they started loading me up. I'm shaking now because they loaded me. I guess they stopped loading him, and that other guy, he was there before that other guy, that truck that y'all saw right next to him, and the other guy left, and he got inside his feelings with it, man. Keep feelings out of business, y'all. Keep feelings out of business. I can care less how somebody or what somebody do. You also got to keep it business related. And in business relations, when an entity do you wrong, you do not do business with that entity no more after that. That's just how business works. Okay, you don't like how that business did. You don't know how they operate. You go on somebody else. Same thing with brokers, man. Same thing with brokers. But yeah, man, we got to show up on appointments on time, man. You do your best to show up on time for this.